Good morning. Welcome to Ramblings with Joe. This is my second take. I was reading the news last night before I went to bed, drinking a nice chai latte with the person of my dreams, my wife. I read the story or the news article about the Jewish couple that was killed outside of an event in Washington. Everybody's very upset about it. So far as I can tell, they were killed because they were Jewish. And of course, the shooter, when he was arrested, was screaming, "Free, free Palestine." Is this America? Is this how we're going to do things now? Is this how your side is going to argue with violence? I know, he's an outlier. He's not representative of our side of the argument. He's not what we're trying to get people to do. When I see your side saying things like, if you voted for Trump, trying to decide whether to use the curse word or not. When I see that, and you say, F you, if you voted for Trump, you're not garnering support for your side. As a matter of fact, you're not even reinforcing the support you already have. What you are doing is turning people away from the message you're trying to give. However, you are emboldening. You are making it feel okay to have that attitude. And the people that already have that attitude may escalate that attitude until finally two very young Jewish people are killed. Am I saying it's your fault? No. The only person who's at fault here is the person who pulled the trigger. Am I saying that you are contributing to that atmosphere of hate and violence? 100%. I don't like Trump. I don't like what Israel is doing. I don't like what Palestine did. I don't like the idea that there's constantly people being killed and that our government is funding it. But I'm never going to encourage anybody to go out and take someone else's life. There is a time for war. There is a time for violence. The political arena is not that time. It's not someplace that our actions should be emboldened to that level. You want to change things, put forth a better argument. Convince, do not coerce. We have a Second Amendment in this country. It's not going to go away. You do not have the votes. You do not have the support to do what it takes to do away with the Second Amendment. The idea that you want people to be unarmed, and yet you are consistently escalating situations to the point of violence I don't get it. I don't guess I'll ever get it. I am stunned into silence over the idea that some of you think this is acceptable. Perhaps it started with the CEO of the insurance company that was shot. Perhaps at that point it came to light that we are so desensitized to violence that that was acceptable to some, that that individual who pulled that trigger was now a hero to some. He was a murderer and a criminal, and he didn't get his way, so he took a life. The person who killed the two Jewish people, the couple, he's a murderer and a criminal, and he didn't get his way, so he took 2 lives. Will your side continue to escalate? Will your side continue the trend of violence? Or will you call for peace at home as well as abroad? Garner support by convincing, not coercing. It's a shameful, shameful day to recognize that someone on your side of this argument did this deed. And I'm not even saying I'm not on your side. I want the war to stop. But what that person did, if that's indicative of who you are, if the person who took the CEO's life is indicative of who you are, I think you better take a look on the inside. I think you better do a little bit of self-examination. You're a scary individual if you are rejoicing right now. This is not who we are supposed to be. If there's to be a revolution, it's supposed to be a peaceful revolution at the ballot box. An honest revolution at the ballot box. This is unacceptable. This is a world that is scary. This is a world that we are creating through our words. We are encouraging actions of those who are not level-headed enough to understand right from wrong. I didn't get up this morning to have this somber discussion running through my mind. I certainly didn't intend to have the discussion on the podcast, but man, where are we headed? It's Memorial Day weekend. It's Friday. Most of us will be off Monday. It's a day of remembrance for those that gave their lives, sacrificed for us, to have these freedoms, to have these freedoms to speak. You will never be held responsible for spouting hate. You will never be held responsible for encouraging someone to rise to the level of this violent act. Not in this life. On Memorial Day weekend, this isn't the country that they sacrificed for. There should be much introspection this weekend. I'm going to go to work. We must persevere. We must carry on. I hope you all have a good 3-day weekend, and let's not forget what Monday's about. Let's not forget to memorialize those who sacrificed for our freedoms. And let's not forget to maintain Sorry about that. I get a little emotional about some things. This Memorial Day weekend, I hope that we can find it within ourselves to own our actions. I hope we can find it within ourselves to earn the sacrifice that the men and women gave. And let's not forget that on Monday. Let's memorialize their actions and their sacrifice. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you find peace, love, and dream. Today, I hope you find peace. A lot of peace. Until next time, ciao.